All right, everybody, welcome to another episode of
Unique Adventures.
On this episode, we are out here at Ocean Shores. We are going to show you the top things to do out here in Ocean Shores, out here on the coast in Washington. So definitely stay tuned for that. But the first thing to do out here at Ocean Shores, probably the coolest thing to do out here, and we're actually doing it right now, is
to come to the beach and walk along and see what treasures you can find.
So we've just been out here for a little bit and we've been walking around. We saw a jellyfish, we've seen, crab molting. We've also saw little shows for razor clams out here. So there's definitely a plethora of that. We're actually going to be going out and doing some razor clamming later on today. We're not sure if we're going to be able to get too much footage of that or not. We're going to try because low tide tonight is at 9:30 at night. It will be completely dark by then. But we're going to go ahead and head into town, and we're going to show you some of the other things that you can do while you're here in Ocean Shores. And while we're sitting here right here, we're going to turn around back here. We're actually staying at
the Quinault Beach Resort RV Park.
Which is right outside of Ocean Shores. They have a little RV spot here, all dry camping, no hookups, run what you brung. But it works out really good for us. It's only like $20 a night, so we've got everything we need in the trailer, and it makes good sense. And then they've got this cool beach access out here where we can come out and check this out. But we're going to go ahead and go into town. We're going to show you some of the top things to do, so let's go ahead and do that. All right, so our first destination stop here in Ocean Shores, one of the things you definitely have to come check out if you're here, is the Jetty. The Jetty is down on the south side of Ocean Shores. The Jetty is actually a man-made seawall that helps protect the beaches from erosion, but it definitely makes for some awesome photography down here with the waves and stuff crashing if you can catch it just right. But definitely make sure to be careful when you're down here because the waves can get kind of treacherous up here on the rocks. You can slip. And you could probably get really soaking wet for sure.
Yeah, we were watching this couple stand on the rocks, and she thought it was funny to get wet until the biggest wave came and got her. But it's neat down here because you can watch. There's seals that go on the beach and in the water. We were just seeing some dolphins a couple minutes ago. That's only the second time in my lifetime that I've ever seen the dolphins down here. I've been coming since I was really little, so that's really neat to watch. And a year or so ago, we saw a baby seal in the rocks.
And then also when you're down here on the Jetty, sometimes you can search in the rocks and stuff like that. Sometimes you'll find some hidden treasures, some stuff that's kind of washed ashore. In the years that we've come down here, we found all sorts of different things, from crab pots to
buoys, just different shells. Once the tide's out, you can also look in between the rocks. There's tide pools, so you can see the crabs, you can see starfish, sea anemones. It's just really neat. The kids love to come down here. They can climb on all the rocks and try to be adventurous and see how far out they can get. But like Glenn said, you got to be really careful because it is very dangerous. The waves can wash you out, and then that's it because you're out in the middle of the ocean.
Definitely the Jetty out here at Ocean Shores is definitely something you got to check out. So let's go ahead and show you guys the next spot. All right, and another reason to come and get to explore Ocean Shores is all the activities that you can do while you're here. Right behind us, they've got a couple of places where you can rent some pedal cars, scooters. You can go scootering out here, rent e-bikes. If you actually own these things like we do, and we come out here and we ride e-bikes and scooters all the time, it is one of the best locations here in Washington to do that. Some other things that you can do out here, activity-wise, flying kites, that's another big thing to do out here. And obviously, razor clam dig as well. A lot of activities, a lot of things, plus just getting to hang out on the beach. But definitely getting to trek around Ocean Shores on a pedal bike or a scooter. Definitely one of the top things to do here in Ocean Shores. So another great thing out here to do in Ocean Shores, obviously you're out here, you got to get those souvenirs, you got to get those things you forgot at home. There are a lot of great places out here to come get those souvenirs and stuff. One of the most famous places out here at Ocean Shores is right behind me. This is Sharky's. If you've been out here towards Ocean Shores, you've definitely seen this famous shark opening, which you actually go through to get into the shop. A lot of cool things to check out in there. Definitely, they've got all your souvenirs and stuff. As long as some other shops and stuff around here in the area too, you can get those souvenirs. The other thing that you can come out here and do some shopping with, ice cream's always good out here, especially when you're on the beach. It seems to always taste better out here. I don't know why, but you can also get that saltwater taffy at multiple locations around here. Plethora of different flavors that we found. We hooked up on some chocolate and peanut butter ones, and then also hooked up on some banana for somebody else who wanted some this weekend. So you definitely can go and get your shop on out here at Sharky's or anywhere here in Ocean Shores. So another great thing to do out at Ocean Shores is definitely go check out the local food. There are definitely a few really good places in the area for, you know, seafood and that, as the area tailors to that. We checked out yesterday.
We ate at Bennett's, which was great seafood. We had beer battered cod and halibut, clam strips, French fries. It was really, really good. We've eaten there a couple times. You can also try Moby Dick's or Homeport. Those are pretty good. If you're looking for pizza, Dugan's is definitely the place to check out for pizza. They've been open, I believe, since 1982, and
I think it might even be sooner than that, but they've been here a long time.
I think their sign said 82, so unless it's 1882, I'm not sure. But anyway, they've been in Ocean Shores for a really long time. They have great pizza. Definitely suggest them as one of the places to go for food.
And you can't really miss with any of those places around here in the area. They've all got really, really great food. When we were at Bennett's yesterday, the portions were pretty intense. We probably could have gotten away with just ordering one meal and our clam chowder. Try to check out some clam chowder if you're in the area here. Obviously, we would hope it to be a little bit more local here, just because you can harvest the razor clams here, and that's what they're the best for, is for clam chowder and then doing clam strips. But definitely that food is something to check out. All right, and those are our top reasons why you should probably come check out Ocean Shores. It's definitely great to get away for a weekend for sure, to go see all the sights and all the things that this place has to offer. It's a great place to come hang out.
And just remember too that even though one day might be a little cloudy, windy, the next day you wake up to this beautiful weather that we're having today. So always remember, bring a jacket, a sweatshirt, something to cover your head, your ears. If you're like me, I tend to freeze, so I'm always prepared. But today it is windy, but it's tolerable. So yeah, nice place to come.
Yeah, it's definitely great. It can be like last night, where it was blowing 25 miles an hour with sideways rain, and 12 hours later, this is what you get. So definitely make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. Make sure you are notified when we do all of our uploads, when we come to cool places like Ocean Shores. And until then,
we'll see you in the next adventure.